Okay, I'm speaking with James Griffin. Okay, James, we're going to talk about spice here today. And, why is it mainly that you wanted to talk about the issue of spice?
Because it's not just a normal drug. You know what I'm saying? It's killing people, making people go crazy. It's affected me in a hard way. So, I just wanted to put it out there for people to, leave it alone.
A lot of people have heard a lot about spice, and they heard about the effects that it has on the human body. What made you still be curious about spice?
Mainly because it's addictive, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that I was just curious about it. I was smoking it for years, you know what I'm saying? And it's just addictive as any other drug or weed, whatever you want to call it. So that's really what it was about. It's a lot of people on probation and stuff like that, and they can't detect it in your system more than marijuana. They can, detect that in your system, but it's just, weed it doesn't have all type of chemicals in it, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what you smoking in spice, and weed grow natural, you know what I'm saying? It's from the earth, so, it's a big difference,
But spice can't be detected by the prosecutor's office and things like that.
No, unless they have a special kind of test, and 9 times out of 10 that costs a lot of money, so they don't use it that often.
All right, so the first time you smoked spice, what happened to make it so that you decided to smoke it again and again?
The high. The feeling that it gives you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way higher feeling than marijuana, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just the high is what excites you, you know what I'm saying? See how high you can get.
Okay, so once you got the high and you did that a few times, so now why do you feel so negative about spice?
Well, because I almost died off of it, you know what I'm saying? It had me withdrawing real bad. I was going through it changed the way I ate, my sex, all of that. Like it was messing with me real bad, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't be without it, you know what I'm saying? So it just was it made me feel sick all the time. I was throwing up, sweating real bad. My skin felt leathery as hell,
Were you addicted? Did the spice cause an addiction?
Yes, a big addiction I'm talking about. Not no normal addiction, it had to been some type of other drugs inside of it, you know what I'm saying? So.
All right, so what did it do to you physically? Did it attack your body or did it make you hallucinate? What did it do?
It attack your body and make your heart feel like it's finna bust. I'm talking about it goes so fast, and it just make you feel like real lazy. It just, you know what I'm saying, slows you down real bad, make you just do all type of shit. Like I'm telling you, I never hallucinated off of it, but it's been times where I thought I was gonna die off of it, cause my heart was beating so fast and I couldn't breathe, so it just messed with me like that.
Did this at one time? Did it just make you? How did you arrive at the conclusion that something is going on here?
Well, when I had stopped smoking it for a day, and I got real sick, and it just to the point to where I was throwing up because I didn't smoke it that day, real bad, and I was having chest pains real sharp, you know what I'm saying, and it just made me feel like I needed to really quit because it was worrying my mom, all type of people that know how I am. I'm a real funny person, you know what I'm saying, so I was real going down off of it, just off of one day of missing it. So it made me realize, you know what I'm saying, there's something else in this. It ain't just normal ingredients that you use. It's not potpourri or nothing like that. They putting, other stuff in there, it could be heroin, anything in there. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it affected me real bad though. So I had to quit.
So I understand that you passed out.
Hmm.
You know, how did I mean? How many days did you go through, or did you go to the hospital?
No, I didn't want to go to the hospital and have them, you know, question me about a million things like what's going on and thinking I'm freaking out off of it. But for maybe a whole week straight, I was withdrawing off of it. I was sick. I couldn't eat. Like I had to just drink straight liquids. I could not eat. I couldn't. Man, it was just crazy. Like I'd take a shower. I couldn't even feel my skin. Like I could just pinch it, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? It was really messing with me. And I had my palms sweaty. I could drink water, my mouth still be dry. Like it was really. It never did that to me before when they first started selling it in stores. But people start making their own kind of spice, growing. I mean, you know, not growing it, but just putting it out there. And you know, they don't care what they put in there, as long as they sell it. You know, to whoever they selling it to, they don't care what happens. You know what I'm saying? But the gas station spice or spice that they sell in stores, it wasn't like that. It didn't make me feel like that. But once they banned it and people started getting it and creating their own stuff, it just really changed a lot.
So you're saying that if you buy spice on this side of town and go across town and buy spice, there might be two different types of concoctions of spice.
Yeah, it's many different kinds. I'm talking about like Dodie spice, you got regular spice, dirt spice. It's just like weed, except, you know what I'm saying, it's just worse. You know what I mean? It's real different. Like, it ain't normal.
All right, well, you know, knowing all this, now, since you had your episode and got sick and everything like that, have you had a desire to try it again?
No. No, I can't do it. Not only because it made me sick, it's just that it made my parents and my friends and all of that worry about me. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just not a good thing to do, you know? And I started seeing other people really, like, messed up off of it. So I started talking to them, trying to help them get off of it as well. So, I mean, it's not good, period.
But the curiosity for it evidently is stronger than ever because people are still doing it, and obviously they still keep wanting to do it. How does that change?
Well, some of the reasons why they want to do it, though, is because, you know, they on probation or, you know what I'm saying, once you start smoking it makes you not have, like, you don't have interest in weed no more because weed doesn't get you as high as spice. So, you know what I'm saying, it's like a big difference in that kind of way. But what make people really want to just stop is because, you know, if they do stop, which half of the people I know don't, you know what I'm saying, but if they do stop, it's because they want to just, you know, change in how they do stuff. I mean, because it really does change their whole life, you know what I'm saying.
Okay, well, last thing here, what would you want to tell people, you know, a young person that's thinking about starting this, what do you want to say to them to influence them not to, I guess?
I mean, drugs, period, is not good for you in the first place, you know, for one. And, I mean, it's just, you know, you don't want to just go out here trying shit you don't know what's in, you know, you don't know what's in there. You know what I'm saying? You could die, you know, it can really mess your body up real bad. I mean, you know, I'm just a prime example, you know, I'm just trying to let you know, it's not good, period. Like, you know, not for kids, definitely, because they don't have a strong immune system, or that some that, you know, their heart is grown as a human, like grown up, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, just take my advice if you don't want to do it.